Hi, Valerie. Miles Ehrlich with Nets Republic, Windsider, and Queen Ballers Club. I'm sure you're going to get a lot of basketball questions, but I need to ask you a really important question. On an
Okay.
IG Live last week, you said, and I quote, "The pizza here is so good. I absolutely love the pizza. It's the best thing I've had. It's the best thing I've had by far." What is the best spot that you've hit so far in your time in New York?
Okay, that's a great question. That's a tough one because I have tried, I think, 3 or 4 different places now, but I have to say there's a pizza place called Norm's Pizza, which is like literally directly underneath, I think, the hotel, and it is really good. The margarita pizza is one of my favorites, so I have to say Norm's for sure.
Awesome. I'm sure there are a lot more you're going to try over the season, so I'll have to keep asking.
Yes.
Jackie Powell.
Hey, Valerie, thank you so much for giving us your time. So I asked your teammate, Jasmine Bailey, I know there are two Jasmines, just now about memories. So, you've been with this group since April 25th. I mean, that's a couple of weeks. So what has been your favorite memory from camp so far?
I would have to say my favorite memory was just the first individual that I had with Destin and Shelly P, and it was Mick. And just the energy, like I was so excited. When we first got here, we had to quarantine for a few days and like get the tests and everything. So I was just ready. I was like, man, I can't wait to get into the gym. Like I've been holed up in this hotel, like just being able to get out on the floor and being with the coaches. And I think like that first day is going to be a memory that lives with me for the rest of my life. And it was just so much fun. So
That's very profound. So to follow up on that and change course a little bit, it's May, it is Mental Health Awareness Month, which is super important. And your teammate Dee Dee, she sort of told us that she feels like this team and this organization in particular, they really take mental health seriously. So can you share with us, in your experience, how they've shown that to you? And also, what is your advice for Liberty fans who might be struggling right now?
yeah, so I think definitely it is important. Our trainer Terry got us in contact. They've added a whole bunch of new doctors and different people to help us. I think we got in contact with, I can't quite remember the name of who's on staff, but just having that outlet is something that, and getting us in contact with people is something that, just shows that it's an important thing to them. Some advice I would give is just find something that works for you. Because I think a lot of times you hear some people like saying, this is what works for me, and you try it and you kind of might get discouraged. But trying all different types of things, having an open mind, whether it's journaling, yoga, just finding something that, works for you is the best advice I can give.
Brilliant. I couldn't agree more. Thank you so much.
Jeff Magliochetti.
Valerie, thank you for joining us today. Jeff Magliochetti here with Empire Sports Media, Nets Republican, Windsider. So one of the things that attracted the Liberty to you was your defense. And I think it was Jasmine Jones said you had about 6 or 7 tips, like tip balls that led to turnovers in the scrimmage. So how do you think your defense improved since you got here? And has the team really, taken advantage of the defensive identity that Walt Hopkins seeks to create?
Most definitely. I think defense is something that I love. It's something that I take ownership in. I take pride in. I think it's one part of the game that you can really control. It's just a lot of effort and just being dialed in. Since I've gotten here, definitely defensive principles have been a little bit different. Every team has different offensive principles, but there's also defensive principles, which I don't think get enough touch upon. But just learning those things and listening to the coaching staff and what they want me to do, but also just bringing kind of my intensity and energy on the floor. So
Thank you for your time. Have a great year.
thank you.
All right, last question, Alex Strum.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm happy I can finish out the day here. And Norm's Pizza is right near my school, so I'm gonna have to go check it out. But you're one of many rookies on this team. Can you kind of talk about if there's like a group connection, you guys, how you guys have kind of, because it's a weird season with the pandemic and the quarantine in the hotel, as you talked about. Like the rookies, you guys, what's going on with you guys? I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think everybody's just embraced us, all of us rookies. I think as much as we have a connection, everybody on the team has just kind of taken us in and, whatever we need, just making sure that we're okay, making sure, places to eat, things like that. I know it's new for Brooklyn, for everyone, but I think the team is just really, even the coaching staff, everyone's just embraced us and is patient with us, making mistakes in drills or whatever it is. Just being able to have that support from our teammates has been huge.
And as a quick follow-up, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you might be the first women's basketball player to come from your program from the first Tiger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you kind of talk about that program and what it's done for you, and maybe what it can do for the next person in your position?
Right. It's a huge honor, honestly, that I'm the first. I think I've said this before, but I just don't want to be the last. I want to be able to pave that way for people to have this opportunity to come to a training camp, be drafted to a team and experience draft day, but it's a huge honor. I love that program with my whole heart, the school. I had an amazing college experience that, just being on a team full of great people and learning so much. And it just kind of gave me, I think, that confidence that I need to, take my game to the next level.
Thanks. Good luck this year.
Thank you.